What's up guys, I'm James, and welcome back to the Great Gambino Watch Reviews. I've recently started the journey searching and trying to decide what my next Grail piece is going to be. One of the great things about living in LA is that there are plenty of boutiques offering just about anything you would like to see. At this point, I find myself on the fence between the Grand Seiko Snowflake and the 2021 Omega Speedmaster. But the moment you get into one of the shops, it is so easy to become distracted by the next new thing, creating confusion in your decision making. Like the newly released Grand Seiko Birch that you see here. In person, this is very impressive and that dial detail is eye-catching. But I have to take a step back and realize that there's a lot of hype around this new piece right now because it was just released. While it is indeed beautiful, the color tone doesn't quite match my personal taste, and I think I will be sticking with the Snowflake. It is true what they say about the Snowflake. You have to see it in person to really appreciate its beauty. As for the aesthetics, there's not much that I would change on this watch. But I have to point out that when I'm actually debating spending around $6,000 for a luxury timepiece, the lightweight of the titanium really does cause me to hesitate on dropping the money. If you have clicked on this video, then you are probably like me and have watched hundreds of videos about the Snowflake and researched everything about it for many hours. So I am fully well aware of the titanium material used and the lightweight being a perk of this piece. With that said, I would be lying to you if I didn't admit that holding it in my hand messes with my psychology and tells my mind that this is not an expensive watch. I can see that the finish is beautiful and the craftsmanship is next level, but when holding it, it almost feels like the watch is hollow. It really is that light. But there is no question, I absolutely love this piece, and I still very much want the Snowflake to be a permanent piece in my collection. Because the weight mentally gave me cold feet, it motivated me to check out at least one other watch on my radar. And that's what led me to the 2021 Omega Speedmaster Professional. Right away, the weight felt much more in line with what I am used to a luxury timepiece feeling like. But what impressed me more was the new band, which I absolutely loved. It tapers down beautifully, and although many people are not a fan of the new clasp, I really enjoyed it. I think the lines and logo are extremely clean and well done. The end links are completely different on this model. They now drop off and fit fantastically on my 6.75-inch wrist, as you can see here in this shot. This was a problem with the previous version of this watch. The end links protruded out, creating gaps where the lugs met my wrist. That is the reason why I chose a Seamaster instead last year. But when you see the 2021 version here, that problem is all but eliminated, and I get an excellent fit wrapping around my wrist comfortably. So I find myself on the fence with these two pieces, and I'm going to have to wait and think it over for the next month or so. The Grand Seiko got the pass last time in place of the Omega Seamaster 300, and I am almost inclined to choose a different brand this time. On the other hand, I really love the dimensions of this new Speedmaster, but it was just released and I know it will be available for a long time. I am not fully confident that I can say the same about the Snowflake, as this model has been out for a few years already. But what do you guys think? What would you choose if you were debating between the two? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end of this video. I really do appreciate you all, and I'll catch you in the next one.